Very good evening. Now, I've only got 12 minutes, but this is powerful stuff. I've just been watching, I'm going to read this to you. The YouTube channel is The Mark Thompson Show, and this is for the people of the United States of America. He has 50.1 thousand subscribers. Very little. However, he's interviewing a man. It's called David K. Johnston. And this is a Pulitzer, I hope I've pronounced that right, winning investigative journalist and a best-selling author. Now, what he was on about was I've just shared this post to my Facebook, and this is really, really disturbing. Now, he's talking about the current election, which is in the United States of America. And what he's talking about is the fact that I did a video called Steal of the Century, which is, it's kind of related to what I'm talking about. Now, YouTube is an American company. Facebook also is an American company. And what he was saying was in the video that the Steal of the Century is basically about if the vote in the United States of America is so close, what could happen is that if on the 3rd of November, that's what David's talking about, the House of Representatives, I think that's what you call it in the United States of America, they get voted in to the House. And what David's on about is this. He is talking about the Democrats years and years ago gave away so many seats in the state of New York. I think that's what David was on about. But you can catch it on the video, which is the Mark Thompson Show. And what he was on about was if the Democrats win the House, well, what Donald was saying in his Madison Square Gardens interview, his speech that he did, the dirty little secret wouldn't stand because the Democrats would basically take the House. But one thing that David's turned round and said is this, and this is very, very dangerous as well, because Donald Trump has turned around and said that he would basically weaponize the Department of Justice. He would also arrest the current president, Joe Biden. He would arrest people like is it Jack Smith, who is the person who is doing a court case against him. He would arrest the opponent, Kamala Harris, and many others, as well as deporting a lot of people. And that's the reason why I've just watched it. It's around about just over halfway through It's a 40-minute video, and I thought, I live in the UK. I live in Rushcliffe in Nottingham, but I come from Newcastle upon Tyne. And to be honest with you, I said this ages and ages ago, at almost the beginning of the year, on Facebook, that the race was at that time Donald versus Joe Biden. And I said basically that they're too old, because here in the United Kingdom they'd be classed as pensioners, which is true. We have a retirement age here of 67, which may go up to 71, but at 78 years old he would still be the oldest candidate ever to stand for the presidential race, which is why I sang the songs about the United States of America and the presidential race. Now, this new information from this video, which is 21 hours old, on the Mark Thompson show on YouTube, I urge you to watch it for yourself. See for your own two eyes and your ears what David K. Johnston is talking about, because over here in the UK we've already had our election. Labour, they took power, and there's been a lot of things have been said in the United States of America, and let's be honest, right, over here in the UK we have a watershed where there's certain things you can't say before 9 o'clock at night. America seems to be different. And, the insults from the ex-president have gotten so toxic. And to make matters worse, you even have the richest man in the world who basically turned around and said, because of Donald J. Trump's twice assassination attempt, he has turned around and said, well, nobody's went to do that with Joe Biden or the Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. And that is so wrong. Really it is. I mean, everybody deserves to live, even idiots. And the way that the hurt and the pain, especially when, one of the candidates, Donald J. Trump, is on about mass deportations. But to say he's going to lock up Joe Biden, who's 82 years old, and other people, including Jack Smith, and his opponent, Kamala Harris, well, when I see these things, I have to give my opinion and throw it out there to YouTube to say that's wrong. Especially what they said about Puerto Rico being an island of garbage. You don't need to do that. And it wouldn't be allowed here in the United Kingdom. It just wouldn't be allowed, because it is highly offensive. But I do urge you to watch the Mark Thompson show on YouTube and see it for yourself. hear David K. Johnston's words, because he is an award-winning author, and he spoke about what Donald Trump was going to do in 2015, 9 years ago. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like the content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and spread the word. Thank you.